Ladies, do you know what the 5 famous last words of a Christian are? I will pray for you. I mean, isn't that the truth? Isn't that what we say to anyone that comes in our general vicinity that shares with us even the most slightest negative circumstance that they're experiencing in their life? We say, I will pray for you. And that's exactly what I said to my coworker when she came to me one day because her mother was having some serious health issues and they were going to receive the test results the next week. And she said, Gina, I'd really like for you to pray for my mother. And I said, I will pray for her. A week later, my friend calls me up to give me an update. They've received those test results, and she wants to thank me for praying for her mother. I was completely mortified. I was mortified because I had not once thought to pray for her mother. And if I'm truthful about it, I really hadn't even thought about her mother since that day we had that original conversation where I responded with those 5 famous last words. Because that's what they were. I had not thought about it any longer since then. And so at that moment, I did only what I knew to do. And while she's talking with me, I began to pray, Lord, please heal this woman. Touch her body. You are the great physician. And then I went back to my call and I said, I was just praying for your mother. No, I didn't say that. Well, maybe I did, but that's not the point. The point is that my prayer life was so undisciplined. It was so scattered. I couldn't keep up with who I was praying for, what I was praying for. And I knew something had to change. And so I began to do structured prayer journaling, where I'd write it down. Because what helps me when I write it down is I'm bringing things in from the spiritual realm into my very physical presence where I can see it. And so I began to write it down. I also came across a scripture, 1 Peter 4:7, and it says, the end of all things is near. Therefore be clear-minded and disciplined so that you can pray. Now, what Peter is saying when he says the end of all things is near, he's not talking about end times. The word end in the Greek is talking about there is going to be a conclusion to a matter. There's going to be an end result for everything. And that is true. I mean, right now, think of 3 things that need prayer. Maybe it's someone that is sick, someone who's struggling in their marriage. Maybe it is someone with financial needs. Those 3 things, whatever it is that you come up with, there's going to be a conclusion to the matter on those things, one way or the other. Peter is interjecting a sense of urgency in our prayer life. Now is the time to pray as we uncover those things. My coworker needed me to pray for her mother before the test results came in. You need to pray for your friends before someone files for divorce.